Hello guys, it's Roman. I played today for table Zoom. I'm checking with King Jack. Is this player is fish? If he fish, I can open raise King Jack from under the gun. Queens isolate versus lead. I make little smaller size because I don't want to fold on my big isolate. 6-7 I cannot 3-bet. If I have statistic that he fold a lot of 3 bets, I can 3-bet. With King Jack I decided not make c-bet because I think that I can kick from the pot hands, it's better than mine. And as I determined this guy play on one table and probably he fish, I try go to showdown with King High and often I will win. Ace Queen I just call against under gun. Now I play 3 people on flop. Don't hit nothing, I will check, no bluff. Queen 9 offsuit from cutoff, actually it's steal, good hand for steal. On first table I hit flush draw, c-bet is flush draw. Fourth table I will not c-bet because he not fold too much to c-bets. First table I just value bet. Queen 9 I will make bet, of course, because this guy checked 2 times to me already and he can call with something worse. First table I think need bet again, maybe he will call with Jack X. Last table I just check and see what he have. He had second pair better kicker. Second table with 10-10 I play against, maybe this guy is regular, I will not bet turn because I think that often he will fold to my second barrel, but if he have overcards like ace jack or something like that, he can bluff on the river. And now he bet over bet a little bit. I don't believe that he have 9, I think he can bluff and I will call. This time I was wrong, but I think that possible he can have everything in his hand. He can even be fish. I think that believing pair board is too much. In first table I make c-bet, with second pair he call. Don't think that we should continue bluffing on turn. He bet very less on the river, I need be correct very less % of the times I will call. He can even have something like with 3, king 3, jack 3, everything which you wanna see cheap showdown. Ace Queen, he have very high % c-bet on flop. I think that I will call because I have backdoor flush draw and got shot with 1 overcard. Queen 5 I will 3-bet because I have statistic that he fold a lot to c-bet in 3-bet pot, so I can 3-bet him with very wide range. And on third table I hit my flush and his aggression very low on river, I don't think that he will bluff. And I bet half pot, don't bet half pot on the river. Because I know that if I check on the river he will not bluff anyway, he will check if he have something, so I just try not to get lucky and I get call from him. Jack 10 of suited, standard c-bet with top pair, and on turn it's close flush. What to do? You check. This guy is fish. I will bet half pot. If he wreck, I will maybe check. River very bad card. Yes, I have 2 pair, but he can have straight. will not bet in this board. King 6 of suited, I don't want 3-bet. King call is fine. He c-bet not often. And this guy, I don't know totally, he can even have flush, just fold. This table I not hit nothing, king high, just fold. King jack fold. Let's see, 5-5 have fish, and yes, this guy is fish, and I can call this 5-5. I cannot call 5-5 to play heads up, but in multi-way I can. Any pair I see bet and it's profitable. This guy possible can have ace. He fold to see bet 50% of the times. If he not bet river, it means that he doesn't have ace. Oh, he has ace. He not make value bet, very strange. Can take notes on him that he not value bet river. Make notes on the people, it's very good. After I check on the turn. Ace 4 suit still, because he fold to still 74% of times. Trash hand just fold, no need to play something like this. We have chart, which is works. 8-5 from the button it's fold. You can check in my chart. King Queen I think I will call because very cheap actually, and fish will see flop also. This guy who 3-bet me and I have Queen 10, he have 4% 3-bet total. He is very tight guy. And King Queen I will fold in this situation. Don't want to play without position this hand. Ace 6, actually this is very good board for c-bet because he doesn't have much hands. Six-5 suited from under the gun. Even if we have fish behind, cannot raise this hand. It's too weak. Sixes from under gun, it's raise. Good hand for raise. And from under gun we raise 4 big blinds, of course. King 10, no need isolate without position with this hand. In position we have to isolate. And with green marker I mark fish players. Try go to showdown with King High. In this table I'm not sure about 3-bet, so I fold. If I'm not sure I just fold. If I'm not sure I just see in chart. Queen 5 it's isolate on fish. From the button still 2 big blinds. In first table of course call because we want to play multi-way with pocket pair and hit set. Good, we hit. So right now need raise if somebody bet because board very scary for us. If everyone check, I will bet, of course. 75% on the board can be bigger, maybe. Ace Queen suited 3-bet. No need to call. This hand profitable but play 3-bet. Sixes, no need call 3-bet. Ace 9, no need raise from other guns. Ace queen, raise from small blind. I'm checking. If I can find him in charge, it means that he is fish, but if I cannot, it means that he hides himself, and possible it can be regular. So this guy possible can be regular, but this board he not hit so much times. I think I can check and expect he will bluff into me, so I can call one street and see what will happen next. 10-9 against not 100 big blinds. Should I call or not? I think there's no need to call. No speech over. Просто видео пишу. First table I call again. This top pair cannot fold, and he can bluff. If he bet on the river, I will call, of course. He can have ace, worse than mine. He can have trips. Too many trips today. This table, I think, should I raise or just call? I think that if I raise, possible he will fold very often, but don't know. Not sure exactly. Sometimes he will not fold, of course, but he don't know, seriously. Okay, raise. I wanna win all his money. So we should make pot bigger. Possible he have free, like I said. Today so many people have trips. It's unbelievable. They shouldn't have trips so often. And right now I think that possible he doesn't have trips, yes. So I can just call maybe or raise. No, I think they need raise because he can have flush draw, he can hit queen, and he will call with this hand. And right now on the river, of course, I have to make a pot bet, something or push, any, and he will pay this worst. He called with ace high. Can you believe ace high? This is an L2. King, king. I will make c bet with king, king. This guy, he don't bet in multi-way pot. He is fish and he bet on the turn, and now I have two pair and he bet half pot. Possible that he on draw or he just bet with jack. I think that need call turn and make decision on the river. If he bet small on the river, it can be called too, but if he bet pot, not like this bet, it's very easy to call. No need to think too much, because he can play what he played. King, king against a 5% free bet. Of course it's a 4 bet. Don't think too much. He can fold many times, he can call with he can call 4 bet with weaker hand, something like that, something like that. And right now I can represent ace king by jamming flop and expect call from jacks, queens, or maybe ace king even. Possible he can call. First table I will bet second time with flush draw, have equity and fold equity when ace come, but he not fold, then just give up. This guy is fish, because king, king, good hand. somebody 3-bet. Yes, he 3-bet, and he looks like not fish. So my standard line is just 4-bet. And wait for jam. But he fold. Okay, no problem. Eat his money anyway. Just follow chart. That's all what you need. If you want to beat this stake, you don't need to play very loose on the blinds. Just follow chart. Don't call too much. Avoid calling if you can 3-bet. In this situation is for 3 of suit. If I can 3-bet him, I will. But he have 7% 4-bet. It's big for the stakes. I will not 3-bet him. With 4-4, I think should I c-bet or not? Actually, I can c-bet because I don't see that he raised c-bets too much. A7, if I saw that button fall to 3-bet lot, I will 3-bet, but I don't see that he fold a lot. That's why I decided not to play this hand at all. See? Every hand you just make decision, yes. Ace3, little weaker for still from cutoff, so I fold. You should have borders. This situation with 8-6 of suited, it's very good for 3-bet. He folds 70% of the times. With 3-3 I will call. Against rec I will not call, but against fish I will. I think it's profitable because fish, he can pay you his stack when you hit your set. Ace4, should we call this limp or not? Should not. Should I call 3-bet with queen of suited? Should not. More holy position we raise, more higher respect we should give to 3-bet. Should I 3-bet him on the button? Yes, I should, because he looks very tight against 3-bets. If he call me, I will play very safe on the flop. I will not spend my money because I know that he not call 3-bet so much. So I just give up because I know that my 3-bet is profitable on a big distance. He check behind on the flop. What this mean? It means that possible he can have ace high or low pair, maybe jack, but he's went showdown 37%. I think they don't need to bluff. And right now it's very good card for us because we will split very often, and I don't think that he will bluff. This is nice, very lucky situation. Can I bluff on the river? Yes, I can. But I think the check is okay too. Sometimes he can have a jack. Sometimes. Так, a situation with jack. Should I call on the river or not? I don't know. I don't have so much statistic with this man. So I think that he can have in general ace. I will not call until I will have reason to make call. Seriously, some of the fish you can read from statistic that he is aggressive on the river. You can try to open his cards and see, and often you will see that he really bluff. But in this situation I don't have any statistic, any notes on him. I will just believe him this time. Think it's no problem. King Jack. I recommend you play fast in this deck where when you have good hand you just play raise, don't think too much, because people will make many mistakes and pay you. See what he doing? He just re-raised my check raise. If he doesn't have straight, it's very strange game from him, I think. Good, I can hit my flush, also backdoor, but it's okay. He played very well too. Good. In his situation, I will go all in from flop same